Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be taste testing all these different sodas. Alright, I got a name wheel of all the different sodas I'm going to be trying in this video. So let's see which one we're going to get first to try. And it's going to be either Diet Coke or Fanta. Fanta! Alright, we have our first taste test of this video. Fanta was chosen by the name wheel, and yeah, it's probably one of my favorite Coke products. And before I go any further, I am not being sponsored by any of these brands, whether that be from Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper. I'm not being sponsored by any of them. I'm not being sponsored by any of these brands. So let's crack this open. And let's give it a taste. Yeah, it kind of does have that, like, orangish taste to it. Not incredibly bad, but yeah, it has 28 grams of sugar. Not bad. Fanta, you did yourself good. Alright, let's see what soda we get next. It is Mountain Dew. Another one of my favorites. Well, we're doing it.
What do you mean by that?
And if you noticed from this specific can, it's American Dew for the 4th of July this year in America. And I guess to celebrate 250 years, Mountain Dew made a special can to celebrate. Happy 4th to everyone if you're watching this on the 4th of July. And happy 250th to all the Americans watching. Alright, let's get chugging.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, not too bad. It does have 46 grams of sugar. So, yeah, I guess that's also another reason not to do this at home, since there's like a load of sugar in all of these drinks, except for Diet Coke and Red Bull Zero I got, but still, don't try this at home, guys. It actually tastes quite interesting. Don't really know how to describe it, but I guess if you've had a Mountain Dew, if you know, you know. On to the next soda. And the next one is Pepsi. Right, now we're on to the bottle. 69 grams of sugar in this 20 ounce Pepsi bottle. Man, I'm gonna be shaking after this. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so I can at least keep my sanity. And Pepsi is Coke's leading competitor and rival. And it has, yeah, like I tested or taste tested earlier, good old Mountain Dew. which is why I like Pepsi a lot, because of, yeah, my favorite drink, and just feel like it tastes better even though it has loads of sugar. All right, let's get tasting. Yeah, it kind of tastes like Coke, but different. Might ask yourself, Dawson, how do you know what Coke tastes like? And trust me, I was born in the mid-Triassic, so I know what Coke tastes like. Trust me. Yeah, overall, not bad, but Pepsi, feel like you could do a little bit better on your sugar. Maybe not as much, but whatever. It's what y'all do. All right, next one. All right, going for rivals here. From Pepsi to Diet Coke. Pepsi, I'm tasting your rival now.
What do you mean by that?
And it has this cool design for World Cup. Probably being sponsored by Coke, but don't want to get ahead of myself there. Yeah, since it's Diet Coke, it doesn't have any sugar, which may or may not be good, depending on if you want sugar in your Coke or not. Don't worry, we'll get to the original Coke later. But right now, let's pop open this Diet Coke and drink away. Yeah, it kind of does taste like Pepsi, but it's an acquired taste. I can tell you that much. But yeah, I won't be staying up past midnight today if I have more of these, but maybe the caffeine will get to me, but all right, on to the next one. And it will be Canada Dry. On to Canada Dry. I have had a couple of these in my lifetime. Yeah, overall, it's a good drink to have if you just want ginger ale without having any beverages containing alcohol. All right, let's pop it open. And I forgot to mention before I popped it open, it was created in Toronto, but can't remember who exactly created it. So if you know, put it in the comments down below. Excuse me. Carbonation from all these drinks is getting to me already. All right, down to our final four. Let's spin. And we're going to Red Bull. Now we're trying sugar-free Red Bull. So, no sugar. But caffeine is still there. Let's pop it open. And it also has a interesting little one of these things with its logo in it. Yeah, soda tap. Anyways, let's get energized, I guess, with this. Kind of tastes like cherry type stuff. Don't worry, you saw me open it, so it's obviously not poison. And I guess if my channel goes silent, be concerned. And there were 3. 3 more left, so let's see what we get. Coke. Yeah, I've actually been to the World of Coke in Atlanta. The World of Coke is honestly pretty cool. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but yeah, they do have a lot of Coke products in there for you to try out for yourselves. So if you want to go, feel free to go and experience the World of Coke. All right, let's pop this open. And it's located in the U.S., obviously, and it's in Atlanta, Georgia, so it's a fun place. Not gonna lie. No! Coke and Pepsi actually kind of taste a lot alike. Never thought I'd say that in my lifetime, but they actually kind of taste a lot alike. And then there were two. Our final 2 drinks of this episode. Let's see. Will we get Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? And it looks like it's going to be the dirty Mountain Dew. Alright, I'm not going to drink this one. I know what you're thinking. It's awesome. You got to try it. And I have had many of these. Trust me, I've nearly wiped out the entire 12-pack that I got. And trust me, these are good. These are good. But they have 44 grams of sugar. I know if you don't want that much sugar, you don't have to get them. I get that, but I'll just give my reaction to having these. And if you've been to any of the Universal Studios, you've gone to the Harry Potter world, and you've tried butterbeer. Yeah, the drink that the Harry Potter characters drink. It tastes like that. I consider it more like, I'd put more of a caramely taste on it. Yeah, I'd say it tastes a lot like butterbeer if you've had it. So if you know, you know. Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I'm also not gonna drink this one due to the sheer amount of soda I've drank this episode, and I'm already shaking. I think I'm already shaking, guys, from all the sugar and caffeine. Jeez. Like with Coke and Pepsi, I've had a lot of it. It was my number 1 favorite soda, but Mountain Dew quickly dethroned that. Well, I wouldn't say quickly, but over time, Mountain Dew dethroned it, and you know what taste it has. I can't really find the right words to describe it, but yeah, if you know, you know. Thank you for watching me suffer, and please click that like and subscribe button to stay up to date, and make sure to comment if I should do this again. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to put in the comments what drinks in this episode you didn't see and would like me to try next. And see you in the next video. Make sure to stay awesome.